Mr. Metro, hey, hey, Metro, na 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 na, Mr. Metro, oh no, Metro, he's up the pressure, Mr. Metro, hey, hey, Metro, na 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 na, Mr. Metro, oh no, Metro, he's up the pressure, to serve and protect, to serve and protect who? To serve and protect who?
I.S.L.A.M fam, thank you for joining me this afternoon. It's Tuesday, December 11, 2013, and as some of you already know, I had court today, 10 o'clock in the morning. Peace to the Moors that came out and support. Thank you very much. So since I last spoke to y'all, I told you what happened at court today. So in between that time, I filed some papers within the courts to counteract what they're claiming in regards to having jurisdiction over me, which I know they don't. So I put in a couple of writs and sent it to the prosecutor of the court. I sent it to police service, which is 40 College Street, I believe, the headquarters there. Again, I sent it to College Park Court by mail, registered mail. I have the receipts. I made sure of that. The writs were sent out on November 21st, and they were received November 22nd, which I can confirm by the receipt. And I gave him 7 days to rebuttal my claim, and which was December 2nd. I didn't get anything back from neither the chief of police, Chief Bill Blair, or anybody that's in the head office over there at police headquarters, nor did I get anything in written form from College Park in refuting anything I had to say. So naturally after that, I put in a notice of default judgment, which basically asked them to throw the case out because they haven't established jurisdiction over me. So going to court today, they were supposed to have all this paper within my disclosure that I already dropped off to them or sent by mail. So when I got to court this morning, the first thing I did was go to find out who the Crown was for the day. And I was told it was Darren Hogan and a lady by the name of Miss Evans. That's courtroom 505 today at 10 a.m. at College Park, December 11, 2013. So I went to the Crown's office, tried to get a hold of them to just make sure that they had my writs, and I wanted to know how they wanted to proceed basically prior to going to court. And again, I spoke to a gentleman and he told me, that I had to wait, which I did. You know, I waited. Once court got in session, I sat there for 45 minutes. Finally, they called my name. And the only thing I cared about going up is establishing jurisdiction and getting the case thrown out based on that. And the Justice of Peace, when they called me up, I let it be known who I am. I.S.L.A.M Onigbinde Day, ex-relation. I.S.L.A.M Onigbinde. So and I told and it was the Crown that was there that moment was Miss Evans. I did not see Darren Hogan at all, but his name is on the papers that I got for disclosure. Hogan. So Miss Evans claimed that they did receive it, but they haven't gotten the chance to go through my writs. But they do understand that I'm challenging to jurisdiction, which she claims on record that she has jurisdiction over me. But then I asked if she's got to put that in paper, since everything is in paper here. and she says they have to get to that, and I gave the presiding justice of peace an extra copy of what I sent them of the writs, and I gave Miss Evans another set of copies of the writs just to make sure that they have them, and I gave it to them personally in court on record. And so they wanted to put it over to for another date. And I asked them to put it over to February 12th, 2013. I mean 2014. So to go back to court. But prior to us putting it over, I had to make it clear on record that obviously they had no jurisdiction over me, and that I wanted the case thrown out. And the judge says at this point they can't do that right now because they're still waiting for disclosure. But one of the disclosure that we got today, which I told you about, like I told you I have nothing to hide, was this is the DVD from the holding cell, the booking. After you get arrested, they bring you to the station. There's a whole process you got to do, and that's during the time when I was assaulted again for the second time. And so, anyways, you're gonna get to see this DVD. Before we move forward, you can see it says defense copy. So that's what they gave me today. We still don't have the DVD for Petro-Canada. Ironically, I don't know what's going on with that. I asked them to look into it. They said they're going to wait for it. So anyways, this will be shown to you sometime later on in the same video. But I'm going to warn you guys, if you're not, there's some disturbing things about it. So just a warning. Anyways, I just want to read to you what they claim as far as disclosure is. What they claim happened that day. I'm not going to repeat what happened that day. If you really want to know, my name is my name. Look it up. The other video, part 1 to this. So, anyways, I'm going to read to you what they claim. This is according to them. On November 2nd, 2013, approximately 22:20 a.m., the alleged accused, before the courts was observed operating a black car bearing out of province license plate, and was traveling westbound on Danforth Avenue in the city of Toronto. The accused was stopped and investigated at 2287 Danforth Ave, that's the Petro-Canada, as the officers had seen him leave a licensed premise just east of this location, wanted to ensure that he was sober. I guess they witnessed me leaving bar, that's what they claim. Anyways, officers pulled up behind the accused motor vehicle and observed him attempting to pump gas. And as the Petro-Canada is a prepaid station, at night the accused had to attend to the gas station attendant to prepaid. As the accused attended this location, officers stopped and had a brief conversation with him. Upon speaking, the accused officer made the determination that the accused had consumed a quantity of alcohol and advised him that as a result they were about to make a legal demand upon him. At this time, the accused stated he would get his license and registration from the vehicle. So this is the Crown's disclosure. This is what they're claiming. So anyways, the accused returned to the vehicle, removed the gas pump from his tank, entered the vehicle, turned the motor vehicle back on, and locked the doors. The investigating officers had to cause the accused to roll the window down and open the door. Several demands were made upon the accused for his license, ownership, and insurance for the vehicle. The accused handed the investigating officers, listen to this, a Moorish Science Temple of America, number 10, Ontario Territory, Canada State Republic card. I'm gonna repeat that. The accused handed the investigating officers Moorish Science Temple of America, number 10, Ontario Territory, Canada State Republic card. See, that's what I give to the officer, Officer Lambie, I believe. The officers were not satisfied with this homemade form of identification and made several more demands upon the accused for his identification. Each time a demand was made, the accused was cautioned that failing to identify oneself is an arrestable offense. After several demands, the accused refused and stated, I don't have to ID. Quote, I don't have to ID. I don't know what that means. End of quote. At this point, the investigating officers advised the accused he was under arrest and requested he leave the car. The accused refused. The officers attempt to take physical control of him. The accused started to kick his legs, causing PC Lambie, again, badge number 9906, that's who I gave my indigenous card to, my temple card. So causing PC Lambie to be hit in the groin and stagger backwards. Whatever, I don't know what that means. Once an additional officer then arrived on the scene, all three officers were finally able to take physical control of the accused. Once physical control was obtained, the accused still refused to identify himself. Officers searched to arrest located a TD visa with the accused name, but no additional information. Numerous attempts were then given for the accused to identify himself, but to no avail. At 2:20 a.m., PC Lambie, badge number 9906, read the accused the approved screening device demand and refused the answer demanding, stating he was, I refuse under threat, duress, and coercion. This is all court legal jargon, but it's not that difficult to decipher if you know what you're talking about. At no point, in no time, did the accused provide any proof of identification. Officer then transported the accused to 54th Division for further investigation so he could be held for a show cause hearing. During the booking process at 54th Division, the accused still refused to identify himself and continued to act in a belligerent, aggressive manner towards police. Once at 54th Division, the officer assessed the booking photos and confirmed the accused's identification as one Olaran Waju Onibinde, born, etc., etc. At 4:46 a.m., PC Lambie, it's almost at 5 o'clock in the morning now, was conducting checks on the accused. At this time, it was revealed that the accused had been issued an Ontario driver's license number whatever, which was class G2. Furthermore, that the license had been suspended as of March 13, 2013 for default payments of fines. As a result of the investigation by police, the accused was charged accordingly and held for show cause hearing. So apparently I own a driver's license, and like you said, like I said before, if you watch the first video, My Name is My Name, part 1, I told you I have proof that says I don't own a driver's license. The only one I ever had was one I got out of high school, and that expired in 2003, and I didn't even renew it. So as of 2003, I had this contract with DMV that's been void. How is it 2013 and you're going to say I'm driving under suspension? Anyways, like I said, that's just stuff that we're gonna have to deal with later on. So yeah, this is all the stuff they wrote in their disclosure. This is what they claim. As far as the Petro-Canada video, in the first video I mispronounced the person I contacted. I mispronounced their name. I was calling her Valeco, but it's Vallejo, V-A-L-L-E-J-O. So her name is Pat Vallejo, Customer Relations Specialist. That's what she puts as her title. So again, Pat, if anybody knows Pat, knows anybody that works at Petro-Canada, We need the video from November 2nd, 2013 for 2265 Danforth Avenue. An incident occurred. You guys already notified them. If you know anybody, if you know Pat Vallejo, P-A-T, first name Pat, last name V-A-L-L-E-J-O. If you know her, know anybody that works at Petro-Canada, implore them to do the right thing because we need this video, you know, unless they want to be part of the conspiracy. Her number is 905-804-4500. Alright, and anyways, so go back to court February 12th, 2014. And that's at 2 p.m. ironically. So without further ado, I'm going to show you this video. In the first, you'll get to see the first 5 minutes. What happens to the rest of the video, you hear the audio, but what happens to the rest of the video, I don't know. This is one of those questions you're going to have to go ask 54 Division, ask the Crown, Nancy Krieger's at College Park, or Darren Hogan, or Miss Heavens, the lady that was conducting the Crown today in court. You're gonna have to ask them, where is the video? All we hear is the audio. After 5 minutes, all you hear is the audio. The video gets frozen and they temporarily lose picture. And the only time they get picture back is at the end of everything. I'm not no conspiracy theorist, but I ain't stupid either. So you guys decide what you want, what you take of it once you see this. And remember, we're still missing the Petro-Canada video. So if they got stuff to hide, this will be an indication of if they have anything to hide, right? If they have nothing to hide, we should be able to see everything on this, right? Right. Anyways, thank you for your time. And again, February 12th, if you didn't make it out today, February 12th, 2014, come to court. It's good for you, it's good for myself, it's good for everybody. Because an attack on one is an attack on all. If you don't believe that, then I don't know why you're crying over Mandela dying. Peace. I.S.L.A.M, fam.
It's recording. 250. 250.
Consulate, thank you very much. Help, I'm being kidnapped.
Failed to identify.
Help, I'm being
Refuse
kidnapped.
breast sample and carry out control.
Help, I'm being
Also,
kidnapped. Help, I'm
resist
being
arrest.
help, I'm being kidnapped. Help, okay, I throw that one in, might as well, eh? You're funny, I can read your mind.
Refuse breath sample.
Help, I'm being kidnapped.
Refuse breath.
Help, I'm being kidnapped. 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 Can I get your phone numbers? Each and every individuals. Mr. Watts, Mr. Cannon, Landy. And your name is? Doug Ness. What, how do you say that? Doga? Dogma? Dogonas?
Still identified refuse breath sample.
Help.
Resist arrest. Someone else was it?
Help, my wrist is hurting.
Your wrist will be fine in a minute.
My wrist is hurting. It's
Okay, sir, just settle down.
It's cardiac circulation. I can't feel it, man.
Hit my finger into that.
I'm talking about the left one. Can you loosen it, please?
You're gonna get searched in.
Can you loosen it? I can't feel it.
In 1 minute I will.
I can't feel it.
You have plenty of
I can't feel it. You can't tell me what I can feel and what I can't feel. I can't feel it. I can't feel it. I'm in your custody already. Please.
Just relax.
Jeez, Louise, listen. Can you bend it out?
Easy. Now you're being. Try to loosen your cuffs.
No, he's not. He's hurting me.
Sir,
Stop.
settle down.
How do you know how I feel? Have you been caught before?
Okay, sir.
Have you been caught before?
Based on the name we get on his visa, this gentleman has been convicted of second-degree murder in 1999.
Okay.
He's violent with us, and as you can tell, he's aggressive. He has been drinking. I would request a level 3 search to ensure and see if he comes in contact with him.
Okay, sir, what's your name, please? Sir, what's your name?
It's on my indigenous card right there, which you just touched right there. That one, the white card.
And what's this card here, sir? This, is that your name there?
I'm speaking of the white card in that bag beside.
Yeah. Whose card's that then, sir?
I'm talking about
I'm
that
asking,
card.
sir, you got a TD Visa card here. Whose card is that name in?
Are you asking me questions or are we having a discussion?
No, I'm asking you. Whose name is that there?
I guess we're not having a discussion. I'm pointing to the card right there in front of you with my picture on it. It has that one in your hand. It has my that fez on it.
Yeah? Okay.
It has my name at the back. Orlando White Bay. My address.
Okay. So there's the second one. Okay. Okay.
Thank you.
And what's your date of birth?
So how am I getting charged for refusing to
Sir.
identify myself?
Sir, what's your date of birth, please?
It's on the card.
I'm asking you, sir. What's
But
your date
it's
of birth?
on the card.
What is it?
It's on the
I
card.
can't read it. What's your date of
You
birth?
can't read it. Look.
Okay, and do you have a home address, sir?
It's on the card.
Okay. And sir, do you have any medical problems or any injuries at all we should be aware of?
Yes.
What injuries or medical problems do you have?
I was physically assaulted by this gentleman and this lady.
Okay, well,
And I'd
just,
like to see a doctor because I don't know what type of injuries I sustained.
well, just so you know, sir, if you wish to make a complaint, the Office of the Independent Police Review, we can give you the appropriate paperwork after.
Can I get your
release.
bond numbers, please?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Can I get your bond numbers?
Yeah, my badge number is 285.
Bond numbers, not your badge number.
What?
Your bond numbers.
You've lost me on that. I give you a
I'm
badge.
pretty sure you know what I'm talking about. If you
285 is my badge number, sir. Okay, now let's get back to this, sir. Do you have a home address at all?
ask your partner, it's on the
I'm
card.
asking you. I'm asking you.
It's on the card.
And should you take any prescribed medication at all? Do you take any prescribed medication? Okay.
When can I speak to the consulate?
Okay, just listen to what I have to say first. You have the right to speak to a lawyer. First of all, do you
My
understand?
consulate.
First of all, do you understand the reason why you're here at the police station, sir?
No, I don't.
Okay, so listen very carefully. You're under arrest for
I still don't understand.
fail to identify yourself, sir. Refuse a breath sample, care and control, and assault with intent to resist arrest. That's why you're at the police station, okay? And sir, you have the right to speak to a lawyer if you so wish. If you can't afford a lawyer, you can speak to duty counsel, which is free legal assistance, will not cost you any money. You also have the right to reasonable access to a telephone. And did you say you wish to speak to a certain consulate or that?
Yes, the temple right there at the back of the card.
Yeah,
is
so
the
you
number.
got reasonable access, sir, to make that phone call. Okay, so you have reasonable access for that. And so do you take any prescribed medication? Simple question. While you're in custody here. Are you refusing? Is that what you're saying? Okay. And do you take any non-prescribed drugs, sir? Okay. And we've got $40 that might be held for safekeeping while we return to final release. Okay?
Thank you. I think there's...
Yeah, there should be some change in
Was there some-
the bags. A couple orders.
And sir, do you have any mental health issues at all? Any mental health issues?
I just don't understand what's going on right now. That's all.
Okay, well, I'm just asking a simple question. Do you have any mental health issues? See a psychologist, psychiatrist at all, sir?
Psychologically, I don't know what's going on right now.
You ever attempted suicide in the past, sir?
I did a poor job.
I said attempt. I didn't say commit suicide. I said did you attempt suicide? Big difference. And also you say that the gentleman's name that is on this card.
Has been convicted of second degree murder.
Okay, so you wish to do a level 3 search.
$40.70.
$40.70. Sir, change in his pocket, please. Please. Yeah, here.
Here. Thank you.
I refuse your search.
Yeah, well,
I've been sexually assaulted.
okay, sir, just listen to me. Just listen to me, sir.
Landy.
Sir, just listen to what I have to say.
Sexually assaulted, help, rape.
Okay, sir, just
I'm
listen.
being sexually assaulted.
Just listen to what I'm going
I'm
to say.
being sexually assaulted. Why am I being sexually assaulted? I refuse to this. Why are you stepping on my feet?
Sir,
I refuse to this.
sir, listen to what I
I
have to say.
refuse to this.
Listen to what I have to say to you, sir.
I refuse to
We're going to
this.
do what we call level 3
I
complete
refuse to
search.
this. I refuse to
As a
this.
result, sir, you've the officer that
I refuse
you've been
to this.
convicted of second-degree murder.
I refuse to this.
You've been extremely violent with the officers tonight. Violence has been used. I want to ensure, sir, just so you know, I want to ensure that you've got no weapons or any means of escape. You really haven't identified who you are. You just keep saying, look at the card, look at the card, look at the card.
I gave you a name. Why did you want to be the
Okay.
I gave you a name, the same name that's on the card.
Okay, so-
You saw it. Mr. Watts saw it.
Okay, fair enough.
And you admitted
And
it.
listen to me. Listen to me, sir.
I don't have to listen to you. I can hear you, but I don't
I'm
have to
trying to
listen.
explain to you as to why we're doing the level 3 search. Want to ensure you got no weapons or means of escape. You've already been convicted of second-degree murder.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Tonight you got extremely violent, sir.
I don't know what
You're
you're talking about.
under arrest for assault.
I don't know what you're talking about.
We want to ensure, sir, that you've got no weapons or any means of escape.
Why am I being
And as a
sexually
result,
assaulted?
it'll be done by 2
Why am I being
police
sexually
officers.
assaulted?
And as a result, sir, what's going to happen
Why am I
is
being
that
sexually assaulted?
we'll
Why am I being sexually assaulted? Why am I being sexually assaulted? Why am I being sexually
we'll
assaulted?
be turning out
Why am I being sexually assaulted?
You'll hear a beep.
Why am I being
sound.
sexually assaulted?
And what's going
Why
to
am I
happen
being
then,
sexually
sir,
assaulted?
is you're going to take the direction
Why
of
am I
the
being
officers that are
sexually
doing the
assaulted?
search.
Why am I being
And they're going to
sexually
ensure
assaulted?
that you've got
Why am I being sexually assaulted?
any
Why am
jewelry,
I being
sir,
sexually assaulted?
any jewelry,
Why am I
sir,
being
any
sexually
belt, or
assaulted?
anything like that.
Why am I being sexually assaulted?
Calm down.
Why am I being sexually assaulted? I'm just looking at you. I'm asking you a question. Why am I being sexually assaulted? Why am I being sexually assaulted? How come I'm being sexually assaulted?
So you're not being
Why am I
sexually
being, yeah, I am being sexually assaulted. Why am I being, that's my religious stuff. You can't take my, that's Buddhist stuff.
Yeah, it's coming off you.
Yeah?
Yeah, it is, sir. It just came off you right now.
Listen, why am I being sexually assaulted? Why am I taking my belt off?
Because your
Huh?
belt is...
You want to take off my pants?
Yeah,
Why
will
you
be,
doing
sir.
this to
Yeah,
us?
yeah, will be, sir.
Why are you
Take it
doing
off
this?
your pants.
Why you guys sexually assaulting me?
We're not sexually
Why are you
assaulting.
sexually, no, I refuse to this. I refuse to this. Why are you guys sexually assaulting me? Huh? Why are you sexually assaulting me? Why do you want to tell me no?
Okay, sir, just settle down.
Why are you pushing me down? Why are you pushing me down? Why are you pushing me down?
We're not pushing you.
Yes,
So what do you want? Why am I being sexually assaulted?
You're not being sexually assaulted, sir.
Huh? Why am I being sexually assaulted? Huh? Why am I being sexually assaulted? Why are you taking off my pants? Why are you taking off my pants?
Because you're going to be...
Why are you taking off my
Relax,
pants?
sir.
No, I don't want to relax. It's sexually assaulting me. I refuse to this. I don't consent to this.
Yeah, you
Please stop. Why are you doing this? Mr. Larry, why are you ripping my pants off? What? Why are you doing this? You don't want to do this. Why is he doing this? Why is he doing this?
I'm telling you, sir,
Everything's
please
going
mind.
to-
Listen,
Why are you taking it so personal, Mr. Larry?
if you listen to me, sir,
Why are you choking me?
if you
Why
listen...
are you choking me? Please help me, God. Help me. Why are you choking me? Why are you choking me? Why are you choking me? Why are you choking me?
Sir, I'm
No,
telling you.
why are you choking me? Please leave me, Mr. Cannon.
The reason
Please,
why...
Mr.
Sir,
Listen,
Okay, just.
I did nothing.
Yeah,
And I'm getting strip searched for
Exactly.
no apparent reason. Mr. Lamb is hurting me.
Sorry,
He's twisting my arms.
Okay, good. Keep your hands to your side, okay?
Why are you taking my religious stuff? That's my religious stuff.
Sir,
Why are you on my wrist?
Sir, anything that can be used as a weapon will be taken from you, and you're extremely violent, so settle down, please. Thank you.
Okay? Relax, man. Why are you hurting me?
Stop.
I'm not resisting. Why are you hurting me?
Stop resisting.
Why are you hurting me?
Sir, just settle down.
Why are you guys hurting me?
We're not hurting you at all, sir.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. How do you know?
Settle down.
Why are you hurting me?
Stop resisting.
I'm not resisting.
Okay, then just calm down.
No! You have 8 people on me. I'm supposed to
There's not
relax.
any people in here. Okay? Stop
Listen,
moving
come
around.
on. You guys are like 500 pounds of grown men.
Sir,
I'm only 150 pounds. Leave me alone.
Help you just stop talking. All right. Okay.
Yeah,
Don't move
listen.
around. Don't move around.
Listen, I'm not Ashley Smith, eh? Don't treat me like Ashley Smith. Don't treat me like Ashley Smith, eh?
Okay, well.
Don't treat me like Ashley Smith.
No, no, take
I want to get up. I want to get up. So why you guys keep hitting me? Shut it up. Okay? You hear me? Stop resisting.
What was that? Stop resisting. Sir, settle down, relax, please. Thank you. Right, make sure.
You know what? If you're not too concerned about the brother's shirt, probably we can just see all of them.
Okay.
Does he have any other necklaces on?
No, just yours up. Everything is okay.
Give me dental plates? No? Okay. No tongue rings? Look at me like this.
He's under arrest for failure to identify, refuse breath sample, care and control, assault with intent to resist arrest.
We're gonna go in the cell spots?
Yep.
What's up, Patsy?
Can I get all your names, please?
Yeah.
Yep.
Can I get all your names?
Yes, sir, you will.
Every single one of you.
Yeah.
I want all your names.
Stand up.
Yeah, Cannon, sir, Staff Sergeant Cannon, 2853, sir.
Can I get all your names? Good. No problem. All your names I want. Okay. Let's get all your names and one number.
Numbers of 853. Just turn off that field, please.
You want me to tell you what we found now? Yeah, as a result of the search, we found 3 necklaces, 3 or 4 bracelets, and he was combative in the search, so he's got all his clothing back yet. No, I turned it back on.
Okay, sorry.
And that's this property.
Okay.
I'm just gonna put everything in an eBay.
Okay, so let's turn the videotape off now, sir, please. Let's settle at 3:05.